Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by our naming sponsors, Alford and Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. St. Martin and Bork, attorneys at law. Know your rights. And Rouse's Markets, the official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. On today's show, we'll talk plenty of sports, Saints, LSU, Nichols, and high school with a live audience full of energy. Other participating corporate sponsors include Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute, Gen Gators Power Systems, South Louisiana Bank, Quality Rental Tools, Barca Honda, Crosby Tugs. Now from the Eugene J. Falls and Lorraine Falls studios in Houma, Louisiana, here's the freaks of football, Bobby, Rich, Mike, Martin, Harry, Stan, and Chuck. It's time for Sports on the Bayou.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Sports on the Bayou. It's a special edition because it's our last one of the season. Also, we're going to introduce the Hall of Fame, Bayou Hall of Fame guys, and a little bit later on,
the greatest coach in LSU history.
Yeah, that's
look
it.
At the greatest season. You know, whether you want to accept that or not, I speak the truth.
All right, Mike, Bobby, Rich, Martin, we'll be back with more Sports on the Bayou.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Alford and Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. And St. Martin and Bork, attorneys at law. Know your rights. When we come back, who's in the crowd?
Every day, thousands of people hit the road heading towards their dreams. But sometimes those dreams collide with a harsh reality. Auto accidents with 18-wheelers can change lives in an instant. That's why you need the experience and expertise of St. Martin and Bork. With over 50 years of experience, St. Martin and Bork have fought for justice for the victims of truck accidents.
If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, know your rights.
Call St. Martin and Bork today to schedule your free consultation.
Selecting an insurance provider for your business is a big decision.
With over 26 years of experience, our Alford team is your solution for quality and proven coverage.
The customer service you remember from years ago is what we pride our team on.
We know how important your company is to the community.
From small businesses to large businesses, Alford & Associates can manage your insurance. It's our job.
Alford & Associates, benefiting your employees and protecting your business.
Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodaux, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number one. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number one grocery store
in Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.
Sports on the Bayou is also brought to you by our corporate sponsors, Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute, Gen Gators Power Systems, South Louisiana Bank, Quality Rental Tools, Barker Honda, Crosby Tugs. Now, back to Sports on the Bayou.
We're back here on Sports on the Bayou. Martin, I'm going to throw it to you, but everybody wants to know who you going to get to help introduce people in the crowd.
What a star-studded group. The parish president of Terrebonne was supposed to help me, but look, he had a water line break today. Something happened. But
Rob, it ain't that cold. It ain't freezing. A water line broke? What the hell?
Rob Ryan's been blowing my phone up.
Ryan?
Yeah, he's looking for a job. He wants to help me announce. So he said, actually, he's in the back right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Ryan is in the house. Come on, Rob. You're going to help us out today.
He don't have a foot fetish like Rex.
We never saw the parish president. I mean, Rob looked so good in all his life, right?
How you doing?
I think he's got a shot at the Saints job.
I hear the Saints are looking for a coach, so I'm throwing my hat in the ring. And since my brother Rex will go back to the Jets, why can't I come back to the Saints?
You can do it. I don't know if we have faith in you, but you could try it anyway.
Couldn't do any worse.
Look to your left over there. Look, that was a pretty good coach right there, Coach O.
Coach, man. Remember back, we used to hang out back in the day.
Did you?
Have some beverages. We come to New Orleans.
Right. All right. Who do we have today?
We have, let's see, going across here. I got to turn this around or like this here.
Yeah.
It's hard to read this sometimes. It all says the Blitz right here. So I would say table number 1, we got Alfred Associates.
That's
right
one of our
there.
naming sponsors. Y'all
Right
give them a
there,
big
yes,
hand. That's the big shots right here. All right, here we go.
We got table number 2, place I like to buy my food, Rouse's.
Rouse's, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Thank y'all. Y'all always great to us. We appreciate it.
Table number 3, we got St. Martin and Bourke right here.
There they go. And they brought the mayor, Thibodeau, the former mayor. We got some star-studded people in this crowd today.
We got table number 4, Table General Community Sports Institute.
There you go. And look, that's all the Hall of Famers, and we're not going to steal their thunder because Stan's coming up in a little while. But look at that. Take a picture of that table, y'all. Y'all going to want to have that picture. Look at that. That's some stars there.
Might name me a D-line coach, too, when I take over the Saints.
Well, yeah, he was looking for somebody a little better, but maybe you could talk to him after. All right, here we go.
All right, going across here, we got table number 5. We got Crosby Tugs.
Well, Crosby gave up their seats to the Hall of Famers, so we swapped them. All right.
Jen Gators.
Jen Gators. Helping our area over there.
Run a powerful defense. They can hold it back.
There you go.
We got Barker Honda coming across
Barker
right here.
Honda. Lester.
Oh,
the
Lester,
King of Bel Air right there. Lester Beamer.
Vehicle, Rob.
Trinidad. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh.
We got South Louisiana Bank over there.
South Louisiana Bank now.
They always hold my coach's checks for me.
Yeah, good. All right.
We got Terrebonne Parish Consolidated Government.
You know them guys?
That parish president, not a big fan of mine, I understand, but he'll get to love me at some point.
Yeah, I've seen them guys before. You got the police chief at your table for any reason?
Got to have security. Everybody's trying to get to Rob Ron.
Okay, all right, yeah, right, okay. Here we go.
All right, going back across the back, we got Terrebonne Parish School District in the back.
Look at Bob Armstrong. He's
in the room.
He's a South Lafourche graduate with Coach O and Bobby and all of them.
I hear he's a good boss, too. That's what I hear.
All right, good. We like that.
All right, we got Grand Isle Shipyard, GIS, back here in the back.
Brian Gano.
Yeah, Brian.
Neil Marbury. We got past president Gordy Dove.
Yep, the CPRA chairperson.
I don't know if you heard that rumor that.
I know Gordy's decided to show up. Good job.
Yeah, I heard that. He's only got a $2 billion budget, what he's doing now. Look at CIS in the back, Jason. In case anybody goes down with a heart attack, we may need you, all right? There we go. All right, keep going. You're doing good, Rob.
All right, let's see. If I do well, the coach don't get work out, I can come help out here.
No, I don't think so.
And if that don't work out, I can always be Lafourche Parish president. We got headache and pain back here, number 14.
All right, good job. Headache and pain.
All right.
You got Explorer Houma. Where's Explorer Houma?
Yeah.
All right. They're loaded back
They
there.
do some great work.
And look, we got Michelle and her dad, Mike. Now, Mike's a cancer survivor,
Oh, man.
a retiree, and what else, Michelle, all in one month? And his birthday this week.
Happy birthday.
The girl.
So wait, hold on real quick. Mike, you deserve this. Bobby, do your regular thing. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You sound like Coach O.
Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my. Hey, y'all must have a class at South Lafourche to deliver that kind of message.
Going to explore Houma, we got Terrebonne Economic Development Authority.
There they are. Raise your hand back there. Got Cohen back there and Tammy and all that.
We got part of the GIS. We got Pierre Part Store back there.
Yeah, that Coach Gano filling in that slot nicely.
Right, a lot of coaches in the house.
Yep, you got headache and pain
back here.
And you got Schloss, South Central Louisiana Human Services Authority.
Yes, sir.
And look, the winningest coach in girls softball history in the nation, Coach Albert, is at the retirement.
Right,
and he's also a Hall of Fame inductee in years past. And Mr. Donnie Calhoun is with him. And behind them are my family. And Miriam, raise your hand. My cousin Francis, Donna and Sandy, that's my family back
Martin,
there.
did she have the winning ticket again?
I don't know, but she never won in 4 years, and she wins 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, she's going for the three-peat.
That's it. Quality. I know.
Save the best for last.
Gary Leday. Gary Leday's in the house.
As we go to the break, Coach O was looking for a job after he got away from LSU. He wanted to be in the Cane Breaker band, our band. He wanted to be a singer. I said, Coach, I don't know if you have enough experience. Well, guess who picked him up this week? Survivor. You remember the band Survivor?
Yeah.
Their lead singer had passed away, Jamie Jamison. Coach O went try out, and he got the job. Going to the break, Coach O and Survivor. Here we go.
Rising up, straight to the top. Got the guts, got the glory. With the distance now, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivors stalk his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye. Go Tigers.
When we come back, Saints Talk. You won't want to miss this.
Selecting an insurance provider for your business is a big decision.
With over 26 years of experience, our offered team is your solution for quality and proven coverage.
The customer service you remember from years ago is what we pride our team on.
We know how important your company is to the community.
From small businesses to large businesses, Alford & Associates can manage your insurance. It's our job.
Alford & Associates, benefiting your employees and protecting your business.
Structural heart disease refers to a defect in the heart's valves, walls, or chambers that keeps the heart from pumping blood properly. Valve or structural heart problems may be present at birth or develop over time. Your risk increases if you have high blood pressure, plaque buildup, history of heart attack, take certain medications, or have certain heart infections. The Structural Heart Program at CIS and Terrebonne General provides innovative solutions and devices with the latest technology to bring the best possible outcomes for patients. Learn more at cardio.com.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by St. Martin & Bourke Attorneys at Law. Know your rights. Alford & Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. And by Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Now, back to Sports on the Bayou.
We're back here on Sports on the Bayou. Mercifully, the Saints season came to an end, losing 27-19 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Worst part of it, it ends, and they get the ball back. You know damn well they're going to throw the football to Mike Evans. And I don't know what happened there, but Mike Evans was wide open. He cut that in. There was one guy close to him, but he was wide open.
Well, I don't know. I'm old school. You got to take pride in what you're doing defensively. You don't want nobody to have no damn record against you. But you know what? The Saints have given up a bunch of records. Remember Tampa Bay lost 26 straight games. Who they beat?
Oh, come on, Bobby. You got to bring that up. I was on that team, damn it.
No.
I was just forgetting 40 years later.
Yeah, that's what happened.
He figured if you forgot, he would
I
tell
was
you.
on the team. I was on the field.
You remember who Walter Payton broke the record against? The Saints.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. We triple teaming that son of a gun. He ain't getting the ball. We might give up a touchdown. It don't matter the score, but he ain't catching it. So I kind of agree with Scott Shanley when he said, like, no, the teams I played on, that wouldn't have happened. But I don't know. Everybody's all buddies now. I mean,
well, they were prideful. The Saints
you
were
can shake
prideful.
hands at the end, but when you play, no, that's the enemy.
They did. I think they just started thinking, oh, we're doing pretty good here in the second half. They just couldn't keep it going. But Rattler played well.
No,
he played well the first. He's got potential.
In the first half, he has played good in games. This is the second half. He hasn't played
when
well
I tell you this, okay, Mike, like you're saying, Spencer Rattler has recorded in the first half 103.5 passer rating. His second half is 46.5. It is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Is it even the same guy? Okay, if you look at Rattler completed 21 of 28 attempts for 181 yards, had that 5-yard touchdown to Pettis, and then all of a sudden he's not turning the ball over, he's not getting sacked. But it's been truly a tale of two halves with Spencer Rattler. He could play in the NFL. All I know is he's an NFL quarterback. Is he a franchise quarterback?
I would say no.
No, I would say no, but he still could play in the NFL. And you can hate Derek Carr all you want. All I know is he's 5-5. The 5 games we won was because of Derek Carr.
We'll be back with more Sports on the Bayou.
Right after the break, it's LSU time. Stick around. It's getting good.
For 4 decades, Cardiovascular Institute of the South and Terrebonne General Health System have partnered to deliver a legacy of cardiovascular innovation. We lead the state in advanced programs and complex procedures that you won't find anywhere else. Our specialized treatments for peripheral vascular disease, artery and vein disease, heart valve and structure conditions, arrhythmias, and more attract patients from around the world. Together, we deliver the cardiovascular care that you deserve. Visit tgncis.com to learn more.
Since 1988, Quality Rental Tools has provided specialized products to the oil and gas industry. Our locations allow for quick service to both land and marine operations. At Quality Rental, our name represents our commitment to our customers. Our uncompromising principles help us remain a strong and vibrant member of the oil and gas industry. To order any of our products for offshore and land needs, call us today at 1-888-922-3449. Quality Rental Tools, our name says it all.
Here at South Louisiana Bank, we know the importance of working together as a team.
We're always here for you when you need a loan. By the way, here's that crawfish powder you needed. You can borrow it anytime.
So whether it's business or personal banking, we do it all. Visit our locations to find out how we can support your financial needs.
Good luck with the restaurant.
Thank you. And tell your mama thanks for the recipe. Her secret's safe with me.
I will.
South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Alford & Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. And St. Martin & Bork Attorneys at Law. Know your rights. Now, back with more Sports on the Bayou.
Back here on Sports on the Bayou. Guys, LSU, Texas Bowl win over Baylor. And I thought LSU's defense was bad, but man, Baylor and Dave Aranda, that defense is worse. Goodness gracious.
I thought they were turning it around.
But when I look at Nussmeier, listen, did y'all like Nussmeier now? He has big shoes to fill. He's going after Joe Burrow and then Jane Daniels. Nussmeier is a Heisman Trophy candidate next year.
No question about it.
He's a pro. I'm telling you, that's an NFL quarterback. You look at that, Nussmeier.
And he throws this one out. And man, that was easy. Chris Hilton Jr., finally, we're seeing him catching the football, not jumping up to catch it. And then again, Tre'Davious Green. You can listen to that name. That guy's going to be a player.
Well, to me, it was amazing, LSU's offensive line, how well they played. They ran for over 100 yards, and they actually played well. I mean, that's promising for LSU going forward with that.
So it's 28-14, but again, with their defense, no team is out of it when they play LSU defensively. And then LSU had not, we were talking about this with Eric Martin. He had that record for kickoff return for over 30 years. Now they've got back-to-back games with a kickoff return.
If you look at the Tigers have now scored kickoff touchdowns in back-to-back games and off an interception in 2 of the last 3 bowl games. So that's big plays right there. Now, they're able to take it to the house, and that you should win those type of games.
So Zaven Thomas gets the score, and then Baylor again comes right back and puts up another touchdown. It's 34-24, but LSU brings it in late, touchdown, and again, 41-24. Baylor's got one more shot at it. They get the score in. So it makes it 44-31. If you had the over, you could have slept good after the third quarter of that game because they really covered that. I was impressed with Nussmeier, but even more so, you and I talked about this last night, a makeshift offensive line. Only one starter back.
Outstanding.
The 4 guys filling in. Man, Nussmeier had a lot of time to throw the football. That tells me one thing. Either the offensive line came together quickly or Baylor can't rush the quarterback. It's one of the two or maybe a combination.
Well, the pressure's on Coach Kelly right now. You got to be in the mix. Next year, you got to be in the postseason. You can't lose 4 opening games. He might lose to Clemson. I don't know what's going to happen on the road.
That's going to be a tough game.
Clemson's quarterback's coming back, so how are you going to, come about? But they got to be in the postseason. You got 12 teams now. Coach Kelly, no excuses. You know what's Coach Kelly's worst nightmare? If freaking Notre Dame wins the championship. Because he left Notre Dame.
They ain't winning. They're not winning.
Rich, you want to debate that?
Penn State's winning, I'm going to Atlanta.
But you let Notre Dame win because Coach Kelly said, you can't win in Notre Dame, so I'm coming to LSU. But he would not want that to happen. If that happens, that would be his worst nightmare. But he has to take LSU. Okay, we want to win a national championship like Coach O was able to do. And you look, we get spoiled. Coach Saban, you look, Les Miles and all. I mean, it was amazing when you look at Billy Cannon, Paul Dietzel going way back. and what has occurred in the 21st century. Well, that's our expectations now. And name, image, and likeness and all that, transfer portal, got to keep up with the Joneses. You got to show me the money and all that. So the bottom line is LSU got to be in the postseason.
We'll be back with more sports on the Bayou.
Coming up, Chuck Bork or his sit-in will be here for What's Up, Chuck? When it comes to marine towing, Crosby Tugs has over 40 years of experience. We have the know-how to safely assist ships into and out of their berths, escort oil tankers quickly and safely, tow ships, respond to fuel spills, and work in extreme conditions. Founded in 1977 by Vinton and Kurt Crosby, we are one of the largest privately owned marine transportation businesses in the industry. If it's on the water, let Crosby be your transporter.
When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, you chase something greater, no matter how difficult the path. On the dirt, in the sand, and beyond. The new 2024 Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of our most rugged trail sport lineup yet. From Honda.
Gators Power Systems is the area's leading Kohler standby generator solution, specializing in maintenance, repair, and installation on all major brands, from gas to diesel and 2kW to 2000. Home or commercial, our team has you covered. Our factory-certified technicians and installers are highly trained to provide response and repair when you need it the most. We service what we sell, period. Trust the Gators, where we sink our teeth in the service.
Sports on the Bayou is also brought to you by our corporate sponsors: Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute, Gators Power Systems, South Louisiana Bank, Quality Rental Tools, Barker Honda, Crosby Tugs. Now, back to Sports on the Bayou.
Back here on Sports on the Bayou, this is our What's Up Chuck segment, but Chuck Borky's not here, so Barton, you got it.
He's on special assignment again. He's got
coordinating, supervising.
Got to be able to afford those high-dollar suits that he buys all the time. But Michelle Casca, one of our Cane Breaker singers, she's got the floor.
I'm going to sing because I can't listen to Bobby.
I was gonna ask him a question, but because you sang birthday song to my daddy, I'm going to sing to you. So here's my question.
Sing to me, Michelle. Please sing to me.
How was it growing up with Coach O?
How was it going, Coach O? We had a lot of fun, and we were winners. That's all I know.
Wait.
That's it.
Can you go a little deeper than that, please?
Yeah.
All this singing was on top of the bar.
It was just like the bottom line is you're going to have adversity in your life, and don't feel sorry for yourself. You got to overcome that, and you got to win. Just win, baby. That's the number one saying what Al Davis said. Just win, baby, because no one remembers who loses, whether you won or lost. So that's why I'm a winner, Coach O's a winner, and we're from the Bayou, and that's what counts because we're with our people. And that ain't an opinion, that's a fact, Jack.
That's right.
I was going to ask the parish president of Lafourche if he was here, and I know the mayor Thibodeau's here. We got to get some kind of street named after y'all in Lafourche. There's no street.
No, Bobby wants that street because of where you live.
Hey, Bebe knows where I grew up on Highway 308, East 39th Street. That is the Street of Champions in Lafourche Parish. Dwayne Gauger won the 1971 state championship at South Lafourche. The quarterback, I won it 77 on that street. Lynn John Bychurch was All-American at Nicholls State. We had 5 people on that street get college scholarships.
What they put
East
in the wall?
39th Street.
I got to talk to Archie about that.
I told Archie Shasta, we got to put a damn sign. You put a sign, and you always say, this plantation was here and achieved like 150 years ago. Well, this is like, look, I'm going to live long enough. I really believe this. 2028, are you looking at 2027, like the 50-year anniversary? I'll pay for the damn sign.
Whoa!
Get the tape.
That's the first. That's the first.
On tape.
I put that damn sign up because I guarantee when the tourists come to town on the Bayou that they'll want to go to East 39th Street.
Explore Houma's in here, but if they could jump over the boundary lines, maybe they could help you out with that.
East 39th Street, I'm telling you.
You think y'all could work Coach O into there somehow?
Well, he's from LaRose. That LaRose LCO, we won't wait till LaRose cut off. You know what's amazing? I'm going to say a quick story. Okay, it's quick. LaRose cut off junior high, or LaRose cut off high school, I should say, and Golden Meadow High School consolidated in 1966 to make South Lafourche. My Uncle George's, my great uncle was the principal. You know, the first year South Lafourche ever had a damn team, they went to the state championship. Now they got blown out by Broadmoor at LSU, 24-0, but they got there. My Uncle George was like the modern day owner of a high school team.
Jerry Jones before Jerry Jones.
In 11 years, we went to 3 state championships. Right now, we just hope they win district. Right now, my grandma would be that's unacceptable.
With that said, going to the break, we have the parish president of Terrebonne of Houma in here, Jason Badron. Frank Lewis, can you raise your hand for us?
Frank Lewis. I didn't know Frank was in the
Lewis,
house.
in my opinion, is the greatest athlete ever to come out of this area. Not only that, he's one of the finest people you will ever meet in your life. Yep. Do we have a Frank Lewis Street in Houma?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're right.
No.
Okay, so we make that happen.
Frank Lewis, that's a living legend right there.
Yeah, make that happen. All right. And we're going to be right back. We got our point across.
I didn't know Frank Lewis.
Right after a short break, Stan Gravois in his Prep Football Roundup.
Selecting an insurance provider for your business is a big decision.
With over 26 years of experience, our Alford team is your solution for quality and proven coverage.
The customer service you remember from years ago is what we pride our team on.
We know how important your company is to the community.
From small businesses to large businesses, Alford & Associates can manage your insurance. It's our job.
Alford & Associates, benefiting your employees and protecting your business.
Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodaux, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number 1 grocery store
In Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.
Every day, thousands of people hit the road heading towards their dreams. But sometimes those dreams collide with a harsh reality. Auto accidents with 18-wheelers can change lives in an instant. That's why you need the experience and expertise of St. Martin & Bork. With over 50 years of experience, St. Martin & Bork have fought for justice for the victims of truck accidents.
If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, know your rights.
Call St. Martin & Bork today to schedule your free consultation.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by St. Martin & Bork Attorneys at Law. Know your rights. Alford & Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. And by Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Now, back to Sports on the Bayou.
Welcome back to Sports on the Bayou. It's that fun time of the year. Usually we talk about high school sports, but today we are going to release the 6 inductees into the Bayou Region Athletic Hall of Fame. I don't know, Martin, can you imagine that there are people in Deweyville that wouldn't know who Frank Lewis was?
That's incredible.
And there's people in South Lafourche that didn't know who Bob Brunet was.
Yeah.
Or who Ronnie Estee was.
Yeah, Crockett, Ronnie Estee, Bob Brunet goes to Louisiana Tech. He has one run at South Lafourche, and he gets a scholarship because a 90-some-yard run, they go to Louisiana Tech.
He was a backup running back.
No, it's amazing to success stories. And when I look at Frank Lewis, you want to make me cry because I know all the adversity that you've gone through and what you've accomplished. That's what it's all about. That's special.
Yeah. So this is all an effort to make sure that we preserve the history of these guys. It's primarily to our high school kids and make sure that they understand who has performed in front of them so that they can achieve to that level. So without further ado, here we go, our 2025 inductee class into the Bayou Region Hall of Fame.
As we head into the new year, it's time to announce our 6 2025 inductees into the Bayou Region Athletic Hall of Fame. These 6 athletic greats will join the prior 7 induction classes to never be forgotten and forever be examples of success to our future generation. In alphabetical order, our first inductee will be 1975 Terrebonne High graduate Ernest Brown Sr. The stellar Tiger basketball great went on to play for Northern Iowa Area Community College before coming home to Baton Rouge to finish his collegiate eligibility at LSU. He was an integral part of the 1979 SEC champion and NCAA Sweet 16 team. Brown went on to be a very successful high school basketball coach and administrator, serving the Terrebonne Parish school system until his recent retirement. Our next inductee is 1991 Thibodaux High School graduate Mark Davis. An all-state basketball performer at Thibodaux, Davis went on to an All-American JUCO stint at Howard Community College in Texas, and then was an All-Southwest Conference player for 2 years at Texas Tech University, being voted the Defensive Player of the Year in the conference in 1995. Later that year, he was picked in the second round of the NBA draft by the Minnesota Timberwolves and enjoyed 6 productive years in the NBA, being the runner-up for the Sixth Man of the Year award in 1997. Next to be inducted is the godfather of volleyball in the Bayou region, Chip Didier. The 1971 graduate of Thibodaux High School set a path for excellence in the sport of volleyball by leading H.L. Bourgeois to 2 state championships in '87 and '89, along with 2 state runner-up titles, one at South Terrebonne in '83 and one at H.L. Bourgeois in '92. Didier also guided Nicholls State to its best record ever with a Southland Conference runner-up finish in 1997. He's known for being a mentor to all of our area coaches and was a 2010 inductee into the Louisiana Volleyball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Our next inductee is 2004 E.D. White Catholic graduate Michael Parrington. Parrington was an all-state football performer and A-plus athlete for the Cardinals. After high school, Parrington was a 4-year starter for Tulane on the offensive line, earning All-Conference USA honors, not only on the field, but on the commissioner's honor roll also. He signed to play for the New York Jets of the NFL after his collegiate career, and was with the franchise for 3 years. Parrington is now the director of pro personnel with the New Orleans Saints. 1979 South Lafourche graduate and state football champion Ed Ogeron is our next inductee. Ogeron was an all-state defensive lineman who initially signed to play at LSU, later transferring to Northwestern State, where he was the school's Joe Delaney Leadership Award winner on defense in 1983. He had 121 tackles and 17 TBLs for the Demons in his final 2 years before going on to collegiate coaching. He was part of NCAA championship teams at both the University of Miami and USC as an assistant coach, and, of course, the head coach of LSU, leading the Tigers to the 2019 national title, with arguably the best team to ever play college football. And our final inductee will be 1955 Terrebonne High graduate Merle Shake Snyder. Shake Snyder was a 4-sport letter winner for the Tigers before signing to play collegiate football at LSU as a quarterback. In a time when players had to play both ways, he ultimately ended up mainly as a running back and linebacker and was part of the infamous LSU Chinese Bandits on the 1958 national championship team in Baton Rouge. He played both in the 1959 and 1960 Sugar Bowls. There you have it, our 6 stellar inductees into the 2025 Bayou Region Athletic Hall of Fame. They will be joining 48 Bayou Region greats as beacons of light for their outstanding performances and achievements in their fields of athletics. We hope their examples will provide inspiration for many years to come. The induction ceremony will be held on Wednesday, June 18th at Cypress Columns in Gray. More information related to the ceremony will be released in March. Again, congratulations to our distinguished Hall of Fame induction class of 2025.
We're going to take a break, and Martin, correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to talk to each of the guys who are here a little bit about their careers. Harry's going to help us with that. So we'll take a break. When we come back, the Hall of Fame inductees.
Don't go away. Harry McCullough talks Nicholls State and also a feature of the week.
Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodaux, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number 1 grocery store
In Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.
Every day, thousands of people hit the road heading towards their dreams. But sometimes those dreams collide with a harsh reality. Auto accidents with 18-wheelers can change lives in an instant. That's why you need the experience and expertise of St. Martin & Bourke. With over 50 years of experience, St. Martin and Borg have fought for justice for the victims of truck accidents.
If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, know your rights.
Call St. Martin and Bork today to schedule your free consultation.
Selecting an insurance provider for your business is a big decision.
With over 26 years of experience, our offered team is your solution for quality and proven coverage.
The customer service you remember from years ago is what we pride our team on.
We know how important your company is to the community.
From small businesses to large businesses, Alford & Associates can manage your insurance. It's our job.
Alford & Associates, benefiting your employees and protecting your business.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by Alford & Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. And St. Martin and Bork Attorneys at Law. Know your rights. Now, back to more Sports on the Bayou.
We're back here on Sports on the Bayou. H, I'm going to throw it to you. Got Mr. Pat, talk for Mike.
That's right. We got Pat, Joel, this is Michael's parents. Mike gave you a big week for NFL teams, right? Especially front office guys.
Very big. I mean, you can imagine, I spoke to him this morning. He's very, very proud of this. I can tell you he's very proud of his Bayou heritage. He never forgets where he came from. And he thinks this is wonderful and he wishes he could be here, but he'll be here in June.
Oh, yeah, he'll be here. And look, obviously a good career at Edie White, Tulane. Mark Sanchez came to his wedding. I remember that. That was like a big deal back in the day. But he's had maybe the best career in the front office on his way to maybe being a general manager in the NFL someday.
Well, that's his goal. You know, hopefully it'll be there. Michael did it the right way. I'll give him that. He was a very good student. He got his master's in accounting from Tulane, started in accounting, came to me and said, Dad, I can't do this. And he said, I got to get back in football. And it's been a good run. The Saints have been very, very good to him. You know, he's very quiet. We don't get to talk much about the job. So, but
yeah, just tell him we got to sign a defensive tackle to stop the run.
Yeah, we got to stop the run. Yeah, hey, maybe talk to Coach O. We can get Cam Ward. We can get him at quarterback.
Hey, Pat, let me ask you, did y'all see at an early age that he had some tendencies and had that kind of potential?
Martin, I think yes, because one, he was big, and two, he was a gym rat. And he did it, you know, I told him, I said, Mike, if you want to be good, I'll do everything you need, but you got to make a decision. You can go out with your buddies and do those kind of things, or you can do what it takes. And he would get up after a ball game on Friday night and drive to New Orleans to go to Tom Shaw for speed training and all. He did it the right way. I'll give him that, and in the classroom as well. You know, getting an undergraduate and a master's degree at Tulane, which we were very proud of.
Well, congratulations. Harry, you got this next guy played for Ralph Bates, and when they came to play at Terrebonne, ooh, Lord, it was 48 minutes of hell. I can say that.
I was a 9-year-old kid. I made the major leagues, you know, at 9 through 12. And I was like, oh, I belong here. And the first guy I ever faced was Ernie Brown. He was I think you were taller at 12 years old than you are now. And I swear I've never touched the ball.
He still is.
I just don't hit it. Anyway, I can't believe I continue to play baseball. Hey, let's talk about you and this honor. This is you've had a lot of great honors through high school, through college, obviously playing, and what a wonderful coach. What about now making a Hall of Fame?
Well, I asked myself and some people, how do you get to this status? You know, I'm very humbled for being here. The idea of using athletics to get a college scholarship, to play ball, to get a chance to go to various places, see people, meet people, and I think that's what sports is all about.
Right. And look, you're influencing so many young kids now. I know you're retired now, but you're still involved. That next generation, it's keeping the churn and keeping those guys going, right?
Well, the idea of coming back to Houma, I think, was to motivate people to see the advantages of working hard, committing yourself to do different things and stuff like that. And the idea of making a difference in society, I think, kind of what I wanted to do.
One of the most disciplined coaches or people that you would ever see. When he had command, they were all listening to him.
I saw him. Hey, quick. What about Dale Brown? You were part of that development of that program. We still should have those uniforms, by the way, the ones that you had. But what about Dale Brown?
They brought him back. Coach Brown was probably the greatest motivator that anybody could be around. If you got a chance to meet him, he would know your name, he would know your address, he would know everything about you. Real kind person, and I enjoyed my 2 years there playing for him.
Absolutely. All right, congratulations.
Hey, Harry, while you're moving on, you know why Ernie's so smart? Look, he hangs around Frank Lewis. He brings Frank with him everywhere he goes. And look, the Godfather here, volleyball here.
By the way, Frank's
He's
his
like
uncle.
Coach Albert is to softball. That's Chip Didier to volleyball.
You know,
Man, Harry, you look short.
I got to start.
That's my mentor.
Look, Didier is a name most synonymous with baseball, right? And then you go into volleyball, made your own name there. Tell me about the legacy of your family and going into the coaching world.
Well, I wanted to be a baseball coach as well, and that was my goal in life. I was a bat boy for my dad at LSU, at USL. I was everywhere, at Nichols, and I just wanted to be a baseball coach. Well, I went into Ellinger Junior High, and the principal told me they were going to start a baseball program. And he told me, he says, next year we start a baseball program, you're going to be my baseball coach. But for this year, you got to coach girls volleyball, girls basketball, girls softball. And I was like, wow, I don't know how to do all that. I can handle boys, but I don't know about girls. But I was fortunate enough, I have 4 of my own daughters, so I kind of got an idea. Well, after the first year, I had a lot of success with the girls, and the principal said, okay, we're going to start the baseball program. You're going to be the baseball coach. I said, oh, no, wait on. I said, I've had really good success with these girls. They like sponges. They want to know, they want to learn, and they want to get better. I think I'm going to stick with that.
And the evolution of women's athletics from the time you got in, the time Coach Albert was in, to where it is now. I know you've seen the evolution of that sport, of women's athletic in general.
Yeah, it's tremendous how girls' sports have just thrived. Volleyball, you've seen the Olympics, the way they play and the way they handle themselves. You saw the college national championships, and these players are just unbelievable. And we have players like that in this parish. There's no doubt in the Fouche parish, this parish. And a lot of good women out there that can play volleyball.
Chip, you and Sandy Fusel, y'all changed the world for volleyball, women's volleyball, because that was not a huge sport at one time. Today, my 10-year-old, who's really good in gymnastics, her deal is want to play volleyball.
Well, play volleyball, but not only indoors, but beach volleyball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, look how popular that is.
Really growing, yeah.
Beach is really growing. I don't particularly like to coach that because it's so hot and everything. I'm an indoor guy. I like indoors, but the sports.
Beaches are tough in Louisiana, too.
Sandy is tremendous. We had war. She would tell you right. And when I was playing her, I'd tell the girls, get ready, buckle up, because we're going to have a war. And she's telling them the same thing about us. And she actually beat me in my last year at H.L. Bourgeois in 1992 in the last set by 2 points. And we served championship match point for 5 times and couldn't get it done. But she deserved it. She was a great person. She's one of my mentors. Many a night she came to my house and sat at my kitchen table and we talked about volleyball, what we do and how we do it and all that stuff.
Well, you know who's one of the greatest volleyball players? That's considered River Parish. Now a little bit got in trouble, I think, off the court. Willoughby from Assumption.
Kim.
Okay, she went to, now think about this. She leaves the subject, goes to University of Hawaii.
How many people do that?
What? I don't know any other player, but I'm leaving Assumption, Napoleonville, and I'm going to Hawaii. Oh, what? And no, talk about, they have players here. When you just look at the example of her.
But I'll give you another name that needs to eventually be in this, Marie Lered. She played at South Terrebonne. She was MVP of the state of volleyball in Louisiana on the runner-up team.
Whoa.
And she signed with LSU full ride, went to LSU for 1 year, realized she wasn't quite tall enough, went to South Alabama, set every record they had at South Alabama, and is in the Hall of Fame of Alabama. Alabama.
Hey, Chip, if you ever want to go to beach volleyball, HTV will pitch in and get you those Speedos.
Oh, yeah.
and everything will be good.
No, hey, listen.
All right, look, the greatest football team ever in college football. I don't care. You look at all the college team, greatest ever.
Coach O, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Where you at now? You're speaking of like Bigfoot. Well, I see you on the internet from time to time. People take pictures of you. You be jogging or you be in a restaurant. Catch everybody up what you doing there.
Well, I have 3 boys that are coaching. My oldest son, Tyler's coaching tight ends at Tulane. Parker and Cody, who all of my boys played at Vanderbilt. Parker and Cody are coaching at Miami. And, I got to rough it out. I'm living on Miami Beach.
Kind of thought it'd be 38, but Miami Beach, right? So you got the boys down there, right?
Got my boys down there, and Tyler's got a grandson who's going to have the first Ogeron female in the family. And I'm glad he's having it and not me. Because I was afraid that if I had a girl, her name would be Olga and she'd play offensive tackle.
Rebbe, how does it feel to be a grandpa?
Feels good.
You're going to be a grandpa.
Feels really good, yeah.
And you know what, in your bio, people don't realize Coach O was a man at 15 years old. You know, you got to be a stud to start off at Salafouche. I'm not about now. I'm talking about going way back in the 70s and stuff and all that. That Coach O should have made All-State offense and defensive line his junior and senior year, but they wanted to spread the wealth. So, Bebe, what was, like your junior year, your offensive All-State and the defense senior year?
Yeah.
But you should have made. So he was an All-State offensive and defensive tackle. Your boys know that. I don't know if they know that. Okay, I'll tell you right now. He should have been both ways. He didn't get off the damn field. Offensive and defensive tackle All-State. And they don't give you that because they like you. You got to do something. You got to block some gun or make a difference.
You're the best.
Who's the best athlete? I know you do a lot of recruiting.
Yeah.
Who's the best athlete that you either recruited or the best one you ever saw on a field?
Yeah.
If you had to narrow it to one person.
One person? One. Joe Burrow. No question. I got to pick one. I'm going with Joe.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, indeed.
I would say this too. Obviously, I have to call these people. That was the most. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Bobby. They kind of hooked me up. And when I called Coach Ogeron, he was ecstatic. He thought so much of this honor to be in the Bayou region where he was from, and then to come here today and wanted to make sure that he brought the boys so that they would understand, I think speaks volumes of Coach.
Well, Bebe, I'm going to call him Bebe. Coach Ed and all that. Now, if you really know him, you could call him Junior, because that's what his dad used to call him, Junior. But I'm telling you, Bebe didn't forget where he's from.
Well, one thing about Bob and one thing about Coach O, they have never forgot where they came from.
Amen.
And that's important. Thank you all for that.
I always thought you were the best ambassador for our state and for our football team that I'd ever seen, and it still pisses me off to think about what happened to you. Do you feel the same way? Because I know I'm not alone here, to think you're the best coach there's ever been. I know Bobby said that. And the way it happened, are you still okay with LSU, or is that door still kind of open?
No, I love LSU. I'm still getting paid by them.
Go Tigers, go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Hey, he started that, go Tigers.
My opportunity there was wonderful. Just growing up here, I understood the magnitude of being the head coach at LSU and how much the people in Louisiana loved LSU. So when I became the head coach, I said, you know what? One team, one heartbeat. And when we won the national championship, it was for the state of Louisiana. And, look, they can see right through me. I love the state of Louisiana. I love the Bayou. I love the people. So we did it for everybody. And it was just a great time.
Yeah. Look at the success he had at University of Miami. He goes to Syracuse. You ever been up to Syracuse, New York? You know how freaking cold it is there? Syracuse, New York. He goes to USC, Hollywood. I mean, you know who's...
He recruited Reggie Bush.
You know who's alumni of USC? He's talking about Will Ferrell and Steven Spielberg and all. So talk about the best of the best. So everybody says like, oh, Coach O, he's just Louisiana from the Bayou. No, he's nationwide. He ain't just like homegrown. You got to expose yourself and take advantage of opportunity where you're at, and he did that.
I need an agent. I need to hire this guy.
I would like to see him within the IO. Congratulations, and thanks for coming down. I know you guys flew in like yesterday, right?
Miami, Syracuse.
I want to congratulate all the guys here that won. And I really want to say this. I want to thank you guys for having this organization. Because when we grew up, we looked up to Ronnie Estee, Arthur Cantrell. We wanted to be like. It motivated us to get an education, to go out there and do something. So now, as we talked about the inductees, if we can affect some of the young boys that are growing up, and for them to, maybe they're going on the left side, to come back in the middle, and to get into sports, and to get an education, and to lead a good life. And I want to thank you guys for doing that, and for saying that. If we can do it, they can do it. Thank you, man.
You got it. All right, let's talk some more. Go Tigers, go Tigers. That's a good segue. Greatest six men of all time at basketball players.
Men for a long time, Thibodeau High and then Texas Tech. How do we miss out on you, man? Where'd you come from?
I came out of nowhere. This was one of those kids that, as Coach Brown said, just worked hard. Took the advantage of being in the gym, wanting to be a gym rat. Wherever basketball was at, we was there. And so I think it just drove me to want to be that. And then, playing against Coach Brown, Coach Pat, and the teams that they had and the players that they had, I mean, from every Friday, you know one thing, it was when you got off the bus, it was going down. So we had to be prepared, and you know, coaches prepared us, we prepared ourselves, and it just helped us, you know, to prolong our career.
Yeah. So JUCO All-American ended up Texas Tech. Was that Bobby Knight?
After Bobby Knight.
Oh, okay.
I was there before Bobby Knight. I was there with.
Well, tell me your experience in Lubbock.
Different, very different. You know, from Thibodeau to Lubbock. One morning you might wake up, it's raining. The next morning you might wake up, it's a dust storm. The next morning it might be hail. The next morning, you know, it's sunshine. So you didn't know what to expect from day to day. So you had to go outside, look to see what the weather was like, so you know what to wear. And then, of course, just being in a town similar to, you know, the Bayou, small. Everybody knew everybody. Yep. So it was just one of those places that you gravitated to, and they gravitated to you as a player, you know, whether it was football, basketball, or volleyball. And we took advantage of the situation of just being there, being with a lot of guys who were I'm gonna say, were followers, because I was the leader. I was the first Texas Tech player to be drafted as well. First Thibodeau player, basketball player ever. And so, you know, from Thibodeau to Texas, you know what I mean, to Minnesota was a big jump. Was something that was very major, and I think it just helped to solidify that anybody from this area can do whatever. You know.
I do need to say something real quick. You have to be nominated to be in this Hall of Fame. You can't just get in, right? Somebody has to nominate you. In our Bayou region, sometimes people will come to me and say, why is such and such not in? They weren't nominated. Mark was nominated by a guy from Ohio. A guy from Ohio wrote to us and said, how can this guy not be in your Hall of Fame?
That's awesome.
And it kind of, you know, that, and when I grew up, and this name might be familiar to some of you, he is in our Hall of Fame. Larry Wilson was the basketball guy, right?
But Larry Wilson didn't play as long as him. Larry Wilson didn't make the NBA like him.
This is the only guy who ever played in the NBA from our area.
Yeah, but he's so quiet, he just flies under the radar. Mark, let me ask you, when did you know you had it? What age were you?
I'm going to say about 14. I say 9th grade, 9th, 10th grade.
You were dunking at 14?
No. I was actually the shortest guy. I was playing the point guard. I was the point guard that grew.
For people who knew Thibodeau,
in one summer.
For people who know Thibodeau High sports, him and a guy named Patrick Savoy were your guys at Thibodeau High back in those days.
Yeah.
Well, man, congratulations. We know about you now. We'll know more about you this summer. So congratulations.
All right. Somebody's going to win some money. We'll be right back.
Don't fall asleep now, because when we come back, I'll give away an award to someone who's in the audience on my Stay to Play segment.
Every day, thousands of people hit the road heading towards their dreams. But sometimes those dreams collide with a harsh reality. Auto accidents with 18-wheelers can change lives in an instant. That's why you need the experience and expertise of St. Martin & Bork. With over 50 years of experience, St. Martin & Bork have fought for justice for the victims of truck accidents.
If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, know your rights.
Call St. Martin & Bork today to schedule your free consultation.
Rouse's Markets is voted best grocery store in New Orleans, best grocery store in Baton Rouge, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Thibodeau, Houma, Hammond, Lake Charles, Mobile, year after year. Thank you for choosing us best grocery store on the Gulf Coast. Number one. Thank you.
Thank you.
The number one grocery store
In Mississippi, Alabama,
Louisiana. 1 million customers a week can't be wrong. Welcome to Rouse's.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by Alford & Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. And St. Martin & Bork Attorneys at Law. Know your rights. Now, back to more Sports on the Bayou.
Back here on Sports on the Bayou. It's our State of Play segment. And before I throw it to Martin, I want to thank you, Martin, and also everybody here at HTV. It's our last show of the season, but we couldn't do it without people behind the scenes that really help out so much. all our great sponsors. I see my guys from Gen Gators, but everybody here, because we couldn't do it without the sponsors, but we couldn't do it without you, because you came up with this concept. And Bobby and I hear it all the time. Man, y'all ought to do that year round, because, you know, a lot of entertainment is just not.
I don't know
about
who would have talked
sports.
about the damn Pelicans, though.
No, not right now.
I could do it year round, but I'd be bankrupt.
But thank you so much.
Thank you, Martin.
All right, Coach O, come pull some raffle tickets. We're going.
All right. Hey, you know, Coach O, this raffle goes a long way, because everybody, who doesn't like to win something? You know, it might be $40, $60, whatever. We all like to win, right? Oh, I get to get a big cheeseburger or something.
We don't want to get caught on a technicality here. All right, Coach, we're going to do two. First winner's going to get $60 cash, so the second winner's going to get $100 cash.
All right, there we go.
Now
There we
everyone's
go.
paying attention.
I just felt Coach Rod sticking in right there. My man. All right, here we go. All right, we got 028262.
Whoa!
Congratulations. There you go.
Yeah.
Be fine. There we go, man.
All right, follow up, Craig. What you going to do with that money?
Man, all
Cash
right.
money, homie.
What you going to do with shoes? Oh, well, yeah, that's an obvious answer.
Lord knows you have no shoes in your closet, probably,
All right, Coach, pick another one.
Here we go. All right. All right, we got some shoes on this one. Let's go. We'll go get here.
Get a dress on this one.
All right, 028226. 28226.
Wait.
There we go.
All right.
Back in the back of the house.
Hey, all right, come on out. Are you going to get some shoes, too? All right, Coach, I'm going to let you hand it.
Man, look at that.
So what table is that, Mark? We got to acknowledge the table. What table? What table?
I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, right here.
All right, Coach, thank you.
So what table? Yeah, we got to acknowledge it.
All right, there we go. That's us.
Well, I don't know. Tell me.
All righty, we'll be back.
Oh,
We'll
he's
finish
from-
it off here on Sports on the Bayou.
Coming up, a look at next week's game.
The farther I went, the more people I seen, all my heroes, Staubach, Drew Pearson, Terry Bradshaw. I kicked the extra point. I kicked off. I ran punch back. I ran kicks back. I played safety. When I met Martin Falls, it was called Park. He was playing with the Rebels, and I was playing with the Tigers. Those teams back then was like, whoa, you know? In fact, we played against each other through our whole career. And we're the best of friends still today. They still can pull Skippy Ezel up and recall his past, what he did in life. I wish I'd have had HTV to support me when I was at South Turbo.
Ezel throws a great pass. It was one-on-one coverage. And Jerry Gordon, with his great speed, is very hard to cover one-on-one.
I want to thank HTV for keeping Skippy Ezel in the lights.
Sports on the Bayou is brought to you by Rouse's Markets, official supermarket of the New Orleans Saints. Alford & Associates, protecting your business, benefiting your employees. And St. Martin & Bork Attorneys at Law. Know your rights. Now, back with more Sports on the Bayou.
Finishing it up here on Sports on the Bayou, I want to thank Bobby, Rich, Martin, Stan, Harry. It was a great season. Hey, we'll be back next year with another version of Sports on the Bayou.
We'll see you next week on Sports on the Bayou.